Hey guys, this is Kenny from Learn How to Prosper, and I wanted to just today go through quickly just my normal daily routine. Those of you who are following me already know how this rolls, but in essence, um, I created this app, Prosper Trading, to connect to different brokerages and allow me to scan multiple contracts at the same time. And I'm just going to walk through that today. But the first thing I do is every month I set a goal. My goal for this month is 150,000 in premiums. That might seem impressive. It's really not. And once you get into it, you'll see that it's pretty straightforward. But and my daily theta capture is around 7,000 right now. And you can kind of see it's been growing throughout the month. I was like 3 and then 5 and 6 and 7. Sometimes that's dependent on the market. And I always like to look at the top stories. So Moderna explodes 177% as cancer vaccine breakthrough. So and then this stock jumps 4% as Harvard, Nvidia, Norway reveal stakes. Netflix jumped up, Rocket Lab slipped. So it just gives you just a few kind of things to be aware of throughout the day. So I'm going to add mRNA. I'm going to come out to the way that I like to do it is I just come to cash secured puts, and at the top here, I can just enter mRNA and just add it to my stocks. So I've got a whole slew of them. So that's the first thing I do. Second thing is I do my daily actions. Okay. And my daily actions are to review all of my positions, see how many. I've got a bunch that are expiring within, soon. I will usually filter by this and just see are there any that are in the money that I should be aware of. There is one that's in the money. That's a call. One thing that I have an option to do here is to roll this, so I can go and look at different positions. And usually what I like to do is just move it closer. So right now the strike price is 180. What's the current market price? Wow, so it really took off. So I'm just going to try to move toward, if I can. There's really not much that I can do on this one because, I'd have to pay money to move this up 3 points. So I'm just going to let this one be called away. That's the decision that I made, and I'm going to stick with it. Okay. I've got some others that, they're all looking good. SPX, kind of the same thing. It looks like 4 days, 4 days. I'm not going to pay any attention to those. Next thing I'm going to look at are any that are closing for profit. And I'm not going to mess with NBIS because they're already, they've kind of been put on a restricted trading by the broker just because they went so crazy. So I'm just going to leave that one alone. And those are going to expire tomorrow on the 21st of August. So I'm just going to leave those alone. But if there's any that go out there like this one, well, that's NIMBIA, so I'm not going to be able to do anything with that one. 2120. So this one's on the 28th. That one I think I'm going to go ahead and close that call. I'm going to buy it back, and I'll buy Tesla back, buy coin back. What else am I going to do? Because those are on the 28th. Coin. That one I'm going to let go. This one's out there a week. I think that's it. I'm going to look at these 7. I'm going to tune them a little bit here so that they're right in the mid between the bid and the ask price. Okay. And if you'd like to learn more, just go out to learnhowtoprosper.com and sign up for my newsletter. All right. So I'm going to buy those back, all those for $348. But what it's doing is it's releasing some capital that I can use to now go and acquire more stock. So it's a good thing. I see those are closing because my phone's going kind of cuckoo. So very good. And then the next thing I do is I come out here and see, do I have any eligible calls, covered calls? These are positions that I own, at least 100 shares, and I do have a couple here. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to submit these through. Let me take a look at something. The delta, yeah, about where I want them. Pretty good return, August, September. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead with these. And you can see it's more about just the system and just trusting the system. Like you see, I'm not sitting here agonizing, going over these 500 times. Because in the wheel, I'm either getting it at a discount or I'm selling it at a profit. So I don't know. That's what I do over and over again. Now I'm going to go out to, I'm going to select my main cash account. I'm going to go out to cash secured puts. And now I'm going to scan all of these. All right. So 1,869 found. So now I'm going to go, I've got a little bit of cash here. So I'm going to go and look at what positions I like. Let's see what first of all, I'm going to do probability of profit 85% or better. And let me take a look. Looks like the markets might be moving down a little bit today, which is usually a good day to do a cash secured put. Yeah, because it's down a bit. I'm going to go ahead and, yeah, I'm going to pick that one up. What's Hood doing? Yep, kind of having a little bit of a down day. I like the relative strength index. Wouldn't mind picking that one up though at 88. No problem. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sell that contract. What's NVIDIA doing? Probably a little bit down, it looks like. Yep, a little bit up from yesterday, but relative strength, I'm liking it. These are all kind of high tech. So I'm going to look at a few others that are not, just to diversify a little bit. Carvana, yeah, it's having a bit of an up. The company that sells their cars in a big vending machine type building, if you've ever seen that. SoFi, they're kind of interesting. They have their ups and downs. Yeah, I mean they're pretty lateral, so I like that. What have I got here? Yep, I like what CoreWeave's been doing. They're a little bit down, making their way back up, right where I like it in the relative strength index. Oh, let's see what Workday is doing. I use a Workday. You probably do. Everyone does. Seems like, oh, it's having a nice little run. Yeah, it's a little bit on the high side. It's a little exuberant going on there, but you know what? I'm okay with that right now. Wouldn't mind owning Workday. I know where they sit in the industry, and I like where they're at. Yep, I like BE. They're just solid. And Goldman Sachs, it's a little high. NVIDIA. I like TSM. What do they got going on right now? Are you following? It's kind of the system. If you were to do this in a brokerage, you'd be doing every one of these individually and having to go out and look at different places. This is just a much preferred way to do it. Look at this United Health Group. Yeah, I mean, I like it, and I like diversifying. And they're kind of on the oversold part here. I like Interactive Brokers a lot, so I'm going to pick that one up. I'm curious, what have they been doing? Yeah, I love it. Interactive Brokers is actually it's a company that that provides options data. No lie. You might want to consider, why is it going up? Well, I'm telling you, this space is blowing up. All right, so I'm going to take a look at these 11. I like them. They're all kind of, I have them in the midpoint. some of them like BE, I'm probably going to pick up an extra. What other one? Maybe Workday, an extra. Okay. Carvana, probably an extra. And I'm going to execute that. And you can see how in, maybe how long's it been? 10 minutes, been able to go out, evaluate several stocks, sell some great contracts. I'm just going to look at what kind of cash I have in some of my other accounts quickly. And if I have some, I'll put it to use. I'm going to put that to use. And I know exactly when I put it to use on. I'm going to come back up here and I'm going to do America Airlines. I'm going to do Carvana, SoFi, BE, Interactive Brokers. Yes. Okay, I like that. I'm going to run those through. One thing I might do is I think I'm going to pick up another BE here. And I'm going to submit these through now. Oh, I have a guardrail. It's not letting me go that far. So I need to back off of a couple of these, which I do appreciate. So let's see, which one will I back off of? Let me do this, show my selections. Which one would I want to back off of? Maybe BE for this one. And let's see which one, Interactive Broker. I'm going to do a couple there. Let's see how that works. Awesome. And then one last one here. I've got like 2 minutes left. 70. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go ahead and refresh. All right. And then I'm going to go ahead and scan again. I'll pause for that. All right. Found 1,800 opportunities. Again, there's only a couple. I'm probably just going to pick up one, maybe BE. Yeah, that'll be good. I'm going to submit that through. And that's going to end my broadcast day. I hope that was helpful to y'all. If you want to learn more, you can enter your comments. Also, you should find a pinned comment that will take you to learn more about how you can do this. I have a system that is really designed to just educate you about it. It's paper trading, so you can learn how to do these things without putting any money at risk. And I think that's really the way you should do it for probably about 2 months. And then you can move into some real trades after you've got some confidence. And with that, I'm going to sign off, everyone. I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.